Welcome back to the WHTV broadcast.
I'm Lucas Sweeney.
And I am Jacob Wyndham.
And our first story is about the school's choir.
Recently, senior Ashton Rogers was awarded into the National Honors Choir. We decided to go check it out.
Ashton Rogers, a senior here at Timberland, recently got awarded into a choir honors that hundreds auditioned for around the state of Missouri.
You audition with a vocal solo that you sing 90 seconds of an art song, which is classical music, usually, and Ash did it in a foreign language, in Italian. Ash made the National Honor Choir, so we're pretty proud.
Ashton is one of my really good friends. We've grown a lot together through choir and become like leaders in the choir. Ashton really excels at everything in choir, but most of all with helping others and really making sure everyone's super solid on their part and making sure everyone's really safe and feels comfortable, and he's really good at being a leader.
Whenever I got there, I didn't know anyone, since no one from the Wentzville School District was also in all-state choir. It was very intimidating hearing all the other guys around me singing and hearing that they were better than me. It was just really intimidating. As the conference went on, I started to get a lot more confident with the more friends that I made, and that was pretty cool.
That's all we have for this week. Now back to the studio.
Ooh. Oh, dude, your ankles are gone.
Yo, yeet.
Ready for some girls basketball?
You know I'm ready for some girls basketball.
Because that's the news, that's the story.
This week we're taking a look into the girls' varsity basketball season. Let's go check it out. Winter sports here at Timberland are slowly coming to an end. The varsity girls basketball team is just one of the 6 winter sports and also one of the most popular. This week we're getting a closer look at how their season has been so far.
The season has been pretty well. We haven't won all of our games, but we've played pretty hard in the games that we have won. We've really earned it. Our typical practices, we will warm up, stretch, do drills that pertains to our plays. We'll scrimmage each other. By the end of the season, I like to see us to get past round 1 of districts and to win against the teams that I know we can beat. People should come and support the games so they can help us reach our goals from all the hard work and things that we've been putting in throughout the season.
The season's been fun, a lot of super great girls, and it's a fun atmosphere. We've had a lot of tough competition. Our record isn't the greatest, but we're having a lot of fun out there. I want to see a few more wins on the record, and we have a lot of seniors this year, and I just want, at the end of the season, all of us to just come together and just have fun and enjoy our last moments on the court.
According to Dr. Tara M. Collins, coaches have a large influence on athletes who transition through their programs. They make a difference and have an impact on their success. Head coach Emily Eberhardt has been working with the girls' varsity basketball team since 2012.
Wins and loss-wise, we're struggling, but it's been a great experience. The girls are outstanding. I love going to practice every day. It's just a great group of girls. So they're all getting along. They're having a fun time. Just wins and losses aren't there, but they work their butts off, and that's all I ask. They just do the little things together, making sure they're picking each other up, being enthusiastic, making sure they're working hard and pushing each other to succeed, and those are the things that we look for as coaches. We just set goals for them, try to motivate them through reaching goals, reaching objectives, getting them to where they want to be as individuals and as a team. So we just try to set those goals for them.
The girls team finished up their regular season last night and are working their way on moving into districts. To keep up with how their postseason is going, you can follow their Twitter account at THS Girls Hoops, or you can check their stats under the Winter Sports page. That's all we have for this week's sports. Now back to the studio.
Did you just quote tweet my tweet?
Favorite? I favored. I raffled when you tweeted.
But
that.
Are you a tweet man or an Insta man? Let's find out what Timberland has to say.
Hey guys, my name is Robbie Mann, and today I'm discussing with students and teachers about Instagram and Twitter. Let's see what they had to say.
Twitter and Instagram are both different and popular social media sites. Jason Demers from Forbes.com states about Instagram saying, with more than 500 million active users, it's currently the second most popular social media network in the world. While Katie Horwood from Metro.co states, Twitter being predominantly about conversation and interaction means it does require a degree of thought, making it better than Instagram. Today we talked to a few students about Twitter and Instagram to see what they felt about the two social networking sites. Let's see what they had to say.
Preferably I like Instagram over Twitter, only because Instagram, there's you can find a lot of funny posts, and you could connect with people socially a lot better, and you could like a bunch of photos or post something on there that's pretty funny, and I think a lot more people will see that if you post stuff or not. So I like Instagram more because it's easier to use and it's more familiar.
One thing I liked about Twitter is retweeting the stuff that people send to you, and what you send. Say I send a good picture on here, or everyone wants to see. That way I could just put hashtag this, and it will show in the public to see how much likes and retweets you got along with the comments.
The reason why Instagram I don't think should be used for school, because I think it's more of I should say teenager, more base thing. It's not really used for making plans, or I should say posting very important things on. I think you should post it more on a more used and more serious type website. I think Twitter, Twitter's better for school because you're not going to run into a whole bunch of all these meme pages or anything like that, anything that's really stupid. Because on Twitter you'll run into a bunch of news, sports news and stuff like that, stuff that's very serious.
That's all we have for today's news segment. Now back to the studio.
DECA.
The next story is about DECA.
Hello everybody, my name is Aubrey Nolan, and today we'll be checking out DECA.
DECA is a co-curricular club for marketing, entrepreneurship, and management students that allows them to do career exploration and do competition. DECA offers an opportunity for people to develop their leadership skills and become competitors against people from other schools locally, at the state level, and at the international level, and get scholarships and awards. If you want to know how business works and you want to train for success no matter what your future is, you should do DECA.
We compete in a lot of marketing competitions, and we sell stuff in the DECA store in the cafeteria, and we hold socials every month. So in DECA we learn life skills, and I think by joining DECA you'd really be able to meet new people and get good life skills.
So I think DECA impacts our school because DECA honestly does a lot for Timberland. For example, DECA has the DECA store. Every kid loves going there, getting slushies, ice cream, popcorn for a reasonable price, and also DECA makes a lot of t-shirts for different clubs and for a reasonable price, so it's a lot more affordable for kids that are a part of school clubs to afford the apparel that's needed, and DECA also just does a lot for the school.
In order to join DECA, you need to actively be in a business class, then bring $15 to the DECA store and ask to join. Show the receipt you received from the store to Mr. Leva, then join the DECA Canvas page and fill out the DECA membership form.
That's all I have for today. Now back to the studio.
My life be like ooh ah yeah ooh. My life be like ooh ah yeah ooh. Ooh ah ooh.
That was some karaoke we just did, which is actually the topic of our next story. Take it away, Lexi.
Hi, I'm Lexi Jackson. This week we decided to ask Timberland students what their favorite karaoke song is.
Karaoke originated in the 1970s in Japan. It made its way to the U.S. by the 90s, creating the fun sing-along activity we know today.
My favorite karaoke song is The A-Team by Ed Sheeran.
Country Roads. Sweet Caroline.
Stand By Me. It's Coldplay's Viva La Vida.
Beat It by Michael Jackson.
Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen.
Sicko Mode or Mo Bamba.
Party in the USA.
Sweet Victory.
Darude Sandstorm.
Country Road.
Hamlet's third soliloquy put to a rap beat.
Riding Solo.
Don't Stop Believing.
Don't Stop Believing.
Don't Stop Believing by Journey.
Nothing Can Take Me Away from My Guy.
Party in the USA.
Don't Go Breaking My Heart.
Any song by Shawn Mendes.
Ich Bin Cool.
My favorite karaoke song is All the Single Ladies by Beyonce.
All the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies. Put your hands up. And I'm Lexi Jackson, that's all, Man on the Street.
I'm Bryn Lasby, and today we're going to be taking a look into tech theater and how it works. Let's go check it out. Tech theater takes you behind the scenes to see what's going on outside of the performance setting.
We asked around to see how students at Timberland interact with this class.
I joined Tech Theater because I was really interested by theater, and I was like, oh, but I'm not really into like acting or whatever. So I was like, oh, I kind of want to see like what's behind the stage, like how is the show like all set up. So I decided to join and see what it was. We really learned about all like the behind the scene things. Like we learned a little bit about like the set design, costume design, and we really just learned everything behind the scenes. We don't have many test or quizzes, it's just more project based.
We come in, we usually discuss what we're going to be doing today, and then from then on it's all us hands-on doing stuff. So we make props for the shows, we help make plots for characters and costumes and set. We do a little bit of stage management. I like that everything is like hands-on and there's no like worksheets, it's mostly us doing our own things. I joined Tech Theater because I want to be a part of theater, but I cannot act, so I thought it'd be fun to do the technical side of things.
My favorite part of Tech 3 is me being an actor. I really did tech because I wanted to see what the people in the crew would do so I can know what goes on both sides of theater and not just from my point of view. In Tech Theater 1, we really work with painting and doing makeup, and we work with the types of stages. We learn the different parts of the theater, as well as learning how to draw on scale so we can make those models that you always see of little stage sets. Okay, so in Tech Theater 2, we work with like stage management, doing sound. We have set designs that we work with. We work on set construction, and we learn how to do costume designing, and we even get to sew with the sewing machines. We kind of learn how to do all that. Tech 3, we get really hands-on with the shows. Like we're doing a lot of plots, and we just do a lot of our own work for making the show, the behind the scenes. We do a lot of that. Although there's the crew who actually really does most of it, we're back here, we do kind of the same things they do.
Tech Theater 1 and 2 are semester classes, and Tech 3 is a year-long class.
That's all we have for today. Now back to the studio.
Now it's time for my student council story.
My name's Jacob Wyndham, and today we'll be getting an inside scoop on student council.
Student Council organizes almost everything at Timberland, including school dances, assemblies, or spirit weeks. But some might be wondering, what exactly is STUCO?
So STUCO, it's basically an organization that helps get every kind of student involved, and we speak and try to get the opinions of everyone and make changes that the students want, and we try to get everyone involved and make the school a more comfortable environment and just a better atmosphere.
The Winter Formal Dance is one of the more recent events that Student Council put on. Set on February 9th, the many students involved with STUCO spent much time after school setting up the atmosphere of the dance.
So basically Winter Formal is a formal dance that we've been hosting for about 2 years now. It used to be GLOCO, but people really enjoyed having the whole formal aspect, considering that most sophomores and freshmen don't really have prom to go to. It's a lot of dedication, but it's a lot of fun seeing it all just happen and be laid out, and like it almost brings you to tears because it's like all of your hard work is right there.
As it is too late to apply for this year, if one was interested in joining STUCO, they would have to fill out an application next year to try and join the organization. For more info, here's the head of the Student Council.
Students, their main objective is to act in the betterment of the student body. Everything we do is for them. Planning and organizing events, doing community service, trying to address all the issues of the school, trying to just make the school better. We want this to be a place where kids want to come to school.
I'm Jacob Wyndham. Send it back to the studio.
Now to end our broadcast, a short PSA by this man, inspiring millions across the world on how to change the world.
Have a nice week. George Washington led American forces during the War for Independence. Rosa Parks made great strides to achieve racial equality. William Shakespeare created poetry that is studied by millions around the world. Albert Einstein developed the theory of relativity. Helen Keller fought for the welfare of deaf people even though she was blind and deaf. Leonardo da Vinci made several advancements in anatomy, astronomy, and physics. So how are you going to change the world?
I want to change the world by helping the homeless and help all the kids that's all getting bullied in school.
I'm gonna change the world by being a nicer person, helping out my community, and just, you know, taking it to the next level with kindness.
I'm going to change the world by spreading positivity.
I'm going to change the world by recycling more.
I'm going to change the world by conserving water by taking less showers.
I'm going to change the world by, you know, just being me, doing the best that I can, like, overall in the world. You know, we're just going to see what happens.